in an opinion piece, the ambassador of Pakistan to the United States wrote this earlier this week, that it is more urgent than ever for the U.S. to do what it can to prevent India from precipitating another crisis. Of course, we know in the past that President Trump had offered to mediate between India and Pakistan on the issue of Kashmir. But how willing do you think is India to resolve the diplomatic tensions with Pakistan with a mediator like the United States?
It's most unlikely. I think President Donald Trump was less than factual when he said that Prime Minister Modi asked him to mediate. Most unlikely. I have been studying Kashmir for over 2 decades. I think one red rag to the Indian bull if anyone raises the question of a third-party interference in the resolution of the Kashmir issue, primarily because the central government has had a very bad experience with the United Nations. It went to the United Nations under Clause 6 and sought its intervention in Kashmir. But we all know Kashmir has remained unresolved for 72 years. As to diplomatic relations, I think India-Pakistan relations will go more and more into a spiral. I do not see any movement forward in that relationship in the months and years ahead.
All right.
Whether there is a mediation, which is most unlikely, or there is initiative from both sides to talk to each other also. I believe, as a security analyst and someone who's been looking at India-Pakistan very closely, that there is a compulsion for the two countries to talk to each other. But this step, I'm afraid, is going to be a big setback to that process of a possible dialogue between the two countries.
Okay.
Lastly, I would like to also suggest to your viewers that
just very briefly,
the entire world in this case is with India. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The diplomatic fallout of this step has not been adverse at all. Much will depend on how the situation in Jammu and Kashmir pans out.
All right,
because
we'll have to leave it there.
Apologies,
we've run out of time.
Although
we thank you very much.